Hey guys, with Sex Vlogs Unfiltered here. We need to talk. So, title of this video, read the description. There we go. Oh, let's see who joins. Miss Wistex is laying down at the moment, so I need to be quiet. Hey, I got someone here. Detecting rods and reels. Maybe? Yeah, I got it right. What's up? So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get here on the stream, and then I'm gonna talk about what I came here to talk about. So we'll see. No, it's nothing to do with the truck. We'll get there. But yes, it is. Hey, who else do I have here? Hey, Bam Bam. All right. So I got my two main moderators here. So anyways, nothing real personal, but there'll be a video that I'm going to release after this that might catch some of you off guard. Anyways, I'm actually going to go back outside because I don't want to wake up Miss Wistex. She just laid back down. And I will talk to you guys outside. Okay. So now that I have your guys' attention, we actually did buy more corn dogs. We went grocery shopping today. So, because we were out. Anyways, okay. So what I came here to talk about, 5 minutes in, is It's about the collection that I was, that I'm getting and stuff like that. Okay. So here's the story. Okay, from the beginning, my friend had found out that I was into coins. Fine. They had said, well, my grandpa's really, really into coins and he's giving away nice. But anyways, they said that, my grandpa's into coins and he's been collecting for like 40 years, 40 years, and he's giving away, some of his collection. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, what can he send me? We worked out deals and stuff. And they said, oh, he's just going to send you some stuff for free. He wanted me to make a couple of lists of coins that I wanted to keep and coins that I wanted to sell and, stuff like that, whatever. Fine. Well, I wasn't expecting it until like mid-October, maybe late October, maybe November. And then it got brought up during a video chat that I had with my friend. And they had said that they had gotten the first package of coins from their grandpa. Their grandpa had given them a bundle of like 12 or 13 coins. Well, yeah, right around 12 coins is what they had said. They didn't remember for sure, but right around 12 coins. Perfect. And they had described it to me, and there was supposedly cap bust, drape bust, and flowing hair silver in this package. There was a bunch of pre-1933 gold coins. There was actually more gold coins than there were silver coins. And then there were there was one bill, like $1 bill, that was foreign, as far as I knew, and was worth a lot. Took their grandpa 9 months to find. So, and I actually just got a message from my friend. And cool, fine, great. That's when I released the video saying, hey, guys, I need your help. I'm freaking out. This is what's going on. No, you didn't. By the way, who's the third person here? So there's 3 people. Anyways, but yeah, so after I released that video, the next day, my friend had left the coins at home in a safe place, where they keep a bunch of other things, whatever. I got a message from my friend later on that night stating that one of their family friends had come over and had taken the coins. So they're gone. Their grandpa currently isn't speaking to them. They did end up catching the guy. He is currently in jail, as far as I know. But they did not recover the coins. So I don't know when or if this collection is coming. Now, let me explain a little bit. I firmly believe that a couple of things might have happened. One, my friend might have taken the coins for themselves and sold them off on their own. And it's just nice. But they sold it there on their own, I believe. Or the coins never existed. That this whole collection was nothing but a lie. A very convincing lie. It's possible. Or my friend had wanted this other person to take them, and that he's not really in jail, and whatever. Or their grandpa is not really in jail, or is not really into coins, and is not really just giving away his collection, because all of this seems way too good to be true. Now, granted, if it is truly a lie, then it was very, very well thought out. If it is real, I doubt what they say happened actually happened. So I'm currently working things out. Oh. That's all good. I'm currently working things out. I'm hoping that things do get sorted out and these coins do actually get to me, because this would not only help my YouTube channel and, making content again, because I've essentially run out. And that's fair. That's fair, Bam Bam. But I mean, we were going to work out trades and stuff like that. And I have what he wants and he has what I want and whatever. So I don't know. But as soon as I found out that they were stolen, my heart just shattered. It blew up into a million pieces. Like that feeling you get of, like you, for example, let's say, you just bought, a brand new like game console, PS4, X, whatever your pleasure might be. You just bought a brand new game console and you went to work. You left it at home. And you haven't even opened it yet. You haven't even used it yet. And as soon as you get home, you found out that your little brother took a hammer to it. Your heart's going to drop. That's the feeling I got. Now, for those of you who don't know, and the reason why I haven't really been posting or been too active online is I have severe anxiety and depression. And not just like regular depression, I have manic depression. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't let it control me. I'm not on medication for it. I can handle myself. And I don't let it run my life. I don't, oh, pity me, I have anxiety and depression. No, I'm not like that. I can handle myself. But I mean, it sucks. Like, it hits me. And it's like, this really does suck. Like, everything good in my life just goes away. I mean, now granted, I usually don't talk about this on yeah. Wow. I would love to have that deal. Anyways, Um, and when I do get depressed or my anxiety kicks in, um, you'll notice that my tics come out a lot more, and it's nothing I can control. I did not have these tics growing up. I was totally normal growing up. It's totally fine. But yeah, it's still a really good deal. Anyways, but I did not have these tics growing up. They developed as I got older. I mean, I had a few of them while growing up, but I was able to kind of switch them and control them a little bit more. But since I've become an adult, they've gotten a lot worse. Now, granted, when I don't think about it, and when I'm not, real anxious, or I'm not being cut off, in a conversation, or I'm not depressed about anything, my tics don't come out at all. And that's actually the reason why I started a YouTube channel in the first place. The whole reason why I created my Wistex Vlogs YouTube channel was to help with talking and help with, normal conversation, talking to people without, my tics coming out. Because recording a regular video, I can do that as many times as I want and get it perfect. And over time, I would get better. Well, I mean, I do live streams, and you guys know about my tics and stuff like that. So I have no problem letting them out. I do try to control them a little bit, but that well, yeah. I mean, I do try to control them a little bit, but I mean, that almost just makes it worse. And there's really nothing that I can really do about it. Like, you'll notice that when I'm talking about something that I'm really, really excited about, and I'm talking really, really fast, my tics don't really come out. Hey, Steven. But my tics don't really come out when I'm talking really, really fast, kind of like right now. But as soon as I pause, see, you heard, like, they just come out. Or if I'm really anxious about something, they'll come out whenever the hell they want. And there's not a damn thing I can do about it. It just kind of happens. Oh, no, Stephen, like, I'm not worried about my tics at all. But I'm saying they're linked to my anxiety and manic depression. Now, my depression, for those of you who don't know what manic depression is, and it might not be officially called manic depression, but it's where when I get depressed, I get angry. I mean, yeah, I'm down in the dumps, like crazy, but I get angry. Now, I am predisposed to have bipolar disorder as I grow into adulthood. I mean, I had ADHD when I was a kid. I've learned to overcome that on my own. Got off medication like sophomore year. My mom has bipolar disorder. My grandma had schizophrenia. And there was another thing that she had. She was not right in the head at all. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say that I'm not making this live stream for you guys to feel sorry for me. I don't want that. I don't want your pity. I'm glad that you guys understand. I'm really, really glad that you guys understand that, like what I'm going through, and you guys can kind of relate. And I'm so happy for that. No, detective, I did not. Although I might have something for you. I'll message you. fair enough. Hey, oldies and goodies, though. I mean, like my tics, I'm fine with. My anxiety and depression, I can kind of control. I kind of know how to get myself out of that. And I mean, it takes a while for me to get my mind off of it and, learn to move on. But I mean, it comes down to me having to deal with, just all of this at once, just knowing all of this, that this is what's wrong and having to work through that. One more thing before I get back onto the main topic of this live stream is and not to depress you guys, yeah, no, okay, no, I'm not into YouTube for the money at all, and I pour my heart and soul into all my videos. I'm not into YouTube for the money at all. As I said, I originally got into YouTube to help me with my tics. And yes, I mean, you guys, anyways, moving on. I mean, yes, I do appreciate the watch time and the subscribers and, and the monetary side of it. And if that happens, it happens. It hasn't happened on either of my channels yet. I'm hoping it eventually does, but I'm not into YouTube for the money. But anyways, one thing that I wanted to bring up with you guys, just to kind of get it off my chest, is I'm not going to be here forever. Now, that's very, very vague, but because we all die at some point, and I don't really want to bring up death, but I kind of want to let you guys in on what's going on inside my head at all times. And I try not to think about it. Yeah. But statistically speaking, now granted, I could beat the odds. It could happen because modern medicine is a great thing. But statistically speaking, I won't live to see 70. My grandpa died at 66. My great grandpa died at 69. My grandma died at 62. My great grandma died at 75. She was the oddball. But my grandparents all have died in their 60s. My great great grandpa died at 54. All of natural causes. None of them are, oh, they were murdered or they was in a severe car accident. No, all natural causes. So statistically speaking, I won't live to see 70. I'll live to fair enough. But I mean, I want to be around as long as possible. I mean, I think that's everybody's kind of train of thought is oh, I don't want to die right now. I want to live, I want to survive as long as possible. But I mean, that's definitely a thought that goes through my head. Is, hey, am I going to get to see, obviously I'm going to get to see my kids. I should get to see my grandkids. I might not live to see my great grandkids, which is, I mean, I guess okay. It'd be nice, but wow, you butchered philosophy, but I know what you were trying to say. But I mean, it's not like I do on that every single day. It's just kind of there. Yeah, I mean, as I said, like I could very well beat the odds. I could live to see 100. I don't know. And that's fair. That's fair. I do have a few physical disabilities. Nothing major, so don't worry, guys. I have a tightened IT band in my left leg, which pops every time I walk. I kind of do want to live to see 100. I think that'd be kind of nice. Well, fair enough. I'm really, really messed up in the head, but I do have a tightened IT band in my left hip. For those of you who don't know what IT means, it's iliotibial. Basically, it runs from your hip across the front of your leg or the top of your thigh to your inner knee. So from your outer hip to your inner knee. And basically, when I walk, every time that I walk, if this is my bone, the muscle slips over the bone every time that I walk, and I can feel that it pops. There are days where it absolutely kills me, and there's days where I don't feel it. Yes, I do walk a little bit funny every now and then. Like I'll swing my leg out, like really, really bow-legged. And all that's doing is it's pulling the muscle off the bone a little bit so it doesn't pop. But it's only for that brief second. Basically, I'm just doing this with the muscle when I swing my leg out. And then when I put it back and walk normally, it slips over the bone. There's nothing really I can do about that. I've tried physical therapy. I've tried muscle relaxing. They can't do surgery on it. There's so many different things that I've tried that doesn't work. When I was in basic training in the Air Force, for those of you who don't know, I was in the Air Force for a little while. When I was in basic training, about a week and a half to 2 weeks in, it hurt to walk, like just in general. Like it was so bad. I went to the hospital, they took x-rays, and they came back and said, you need to sit down. I go, why? And they showed me. They go, your femur looks like spider webs because there's that many hairline fractures going all the way down your femur. They go, one bad fall and you're going to shatter your femur. Awesome. So I walked in just fine and walked out on crutches. So that's something that I deal with. Working is hard at times. I mean, I'm strong enough to do most physical labor jobs, and that's basically the only thing around here that pays well enough to support anything. A livable wage around here is $13.50 at minimum. Yeah, and that's why I don't want to do surgery. But yeah, they said that they can't really do surgery on it. There's nothing really they can do. And I would have to go through like intense physical therapy if they did, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just let it be and just live my life. Detecting, I'll get to you in just a second. And oldies and goodies. Well, detecting, I'll get to you first. Oldies and goodies, I'll get to you in just a second. Because I actually have something to say about that. But for the apartment that we're in right now, where we're living, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. It's really, really nice. Ground floor, pretty decent. You guys have seen most of it. It's $430 a month. Nothing's included except for trash, which trash is the dumpster outside. There's no gas, so it's all electric heat, electric stove, so all that's on our electric bill, which our electric bill in the winter is about $200. And then obviously we got to pay our water bill. It doesn't come with cable. It doesn't come with anything. It's just $430 a month for our apartment, which I mean isn't so bad, but we can go across town and pay $160 a month for a trailer just for lot rent. I mean, we could get the trailer for about $500. It's a friend of ours. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but right now me and Miss Wistex both just got jobs like a couple weeks ago. And we were 2 days late on rent, which didn't bother us so much, but literally every single penny of our paychecks combined went towards bills. So we have another week of asking for gas money, asking for, money for smokes. And I mean, we have food, like we got that. So we don't need to worry about that, but we need gas. And I mean, smokes. I did change from my original smokes to these, which are cigarillos. And I only smoke these when I'm desperate and when I'm low on money, because they're like $2 and some odd cents a pack. So they work. Instead of spending like $7 or $8 a pack, I spend like $2 something a pack. So they work. Yeah. But anyways, let's go live chat. Yeah, so oldies and goodies. I wanted to kind of talk about, you said looking at chopping it off at the left knee for you. My grandpa, who passed away at 66, something like that, he had diabetes, and he lost his right leg. No, detecting, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for the offer, but no, that's fine. But my grandpa had diabetes, and he lost his lower right leg because of it. Now, diabetes is known to skip generations. My mom doesn't have diabetes. So I might. I do have signs of it, early stages, to where I might be able to catch it. But what really scares me is the one sign that I do have is on my right leg. So I'm really not looking forward to that. God damn it. I can't keep this fucking smoke lit. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I have mental illness on both sides of my family. I'm physically fucked up as all can be, for my age anyways. Oddly enough, I've never really broken anything. I have broken my right toe, my right big toe. Fair enough. But I've broken my right toe, which caused I walked with a limp for like a week, which caused my left hip to tighten. And see, okay, and before I get further into my broken stuff, like that's the thing for me. Like I've always been like pretty naturally skinny. I'm right around high 170s, low 180s right now, and I've kind of been at that weight for the past like 5-6 years. Um, well, I'm sorry, Bam Bam. But yeah. Anyways, so getting back into my broken stuff, like I've never really broken. Yeah, my knees are fucked. But like I've broken my right toe, and I've also fractured my skull. And I know that's kind of a big one to say I've never broken anything. I've fractured my skull. Actually 6 days after 9/11. So September 17th, 2001. I was in first grade. Like just started first grade. I was only out of school for 2 days. And then I was put back in school. Yeah, I was 6, almost 7. But like, and I still remember that day, you know, very, very vividly. My head was run over by a tractor wagon. Like the tire went like this. Yeah, it was bad. A 6-year-old having their head run over by a tractor wagon. So yeah, fractured skull. I had, like, as I said, like I still remember that day very, very vividly. I remember actually getting up from the ditch and running to the house. You know, fractured skull, concussion, you know. They said if I would have landed 6 inches to the right, the tire would have run over my neck and I'd have been dead. If I'd have landed 6 inches to the left, I'd have landed on dirt and I'd have died. And that was after I had actually decided to go to the hospital because I didn't want to go. My dad said I was fine, you know, just a little banged up, you know, whatever. My mom was freaking the hell out and wanted to take me to the hospital because I had blood running down the back of my neck, which my dad just assumed was just a cut on my head. I had blood coming out of my ears, out of my nose. Fine. Well, I went to the hospital. They said, "We're glad you came in." I had to wear a neck brace for like a week. And then I couldn't bump my head on anything for 2 weeks. But anyways, getting back to the main subject of this thing is that coin collection. So, and now before I get back into that, it's like, I don't say this to be like, oh, you know, pity me, you know, my life sucks. Oh, that sucks. I've also taken a hammer to the head. Yeah. Didn't break anything, didn't fracture anything. I have a really hard head. Cut my head open a little bit. I mean, I was bleeding a little bit. I still have a scar. Like when I shave my head, you can see like a bald spot. It's on one of the 2 sides. I don't remember. Went in, took x-rays, and they said, "No, you're fine, but you do got a wisdom tooth coming in." Thanks, dickhead. I just basically just had a massive headache. I was fine. But anyways, so like I'm not saying all this to be like, oh, you know, pity me and, you know, my life sucks and da 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 da. I have the worst of all. No, I really don't. And I can handle myself. But I want to let you guys know that, hey, this is what's going on. This is why I don't post a whole lot. Yes. But like if I'm ever absent for a while, it's usually because my anxiety or depression has kicked in, or there's some, major thing going on. Or I've, simply run out of content for the time being. So just letting you guys know. Now, granted, I understand a lot of people have it worse than I do. I get it. I really do. I get it. But anyways, moving on. So that coin collection, I'm going to try to figure out what exactly is going on. I'm working on it. I was actually going to use the money from that coin collection, sell off some of it, trade, sell, that kind of thing. And use some of that money to be able to afford to come out there. New detector, a good detecting setup at least, gas money, hotel money, spending money, fix up the car a little bit, because it needs a few things. Maybe put some of it towards my truck and getting my truck back up and running again. I had plans for that money. My tax money, I should be getting back at least $1,000 or $2,000. But I should be getting back at least $1,000 or $2,000 from taxes. I am going to coin roll hunt all of that. Yes, Miss Tex would be getting a new ring out of all that coin money. But my taxes are already spoken for. Like, yes, I'm going to coin roll hunt it as much as possible. Half dollars, nickels, dimes, pennies. I'm probably not going to do quarters because it's really not a lot in quarters. As far as silver wise, I might get lucky and find a 91 Canadian quarter. Thank you, Couch Collectibles. But I'm really not going to find anything in quarters. So it'd be half dollars, dimes, nickels, and pennies. I might do a $1 coin box. Well, that's fair, oldies and goodies. I'm glad, we can be here to, cheer you up. And yeah, I might get lucky. Yeah, quarters are mostly a waste of time. Unless you're filling out like a modern, 65 to current quarter collection. Which, Miss Wistex did. She has every single quarter from 65 to 2018, with the exception of 2 or 3 state park quarters. Which we're going to find. But other than that, there's really not silver left in quarters because they've been so picked through. Half dollars are getting that way. Dimes are a honey hole for silver because nobody really looks at dimes. They've had the same design for the past 72 years. They've, from 1946 until 2018, they've had the exact same design. Basically, yeah, rarely proofs. They've been really, really picked over. But dimes are great to get into if you're looking for silver. Half dollars, yes, absolutely. But again, half dollars are $500 a box. I got 2. I still want to find a barber dime. That'd be kind of nice. I found everything else silver except for cap bust. I actually have a list of all the coins that I have not found in coin rolls. But yeah, it's like if you're looking for silver and going for quite a bit, yeah. But if you're looking for silver and going for you want a lot, go for dimes. You're almost guaranteed to find at least 1 silver per dime box. Almost guaranteed. There are dime boxes out there where you get skunked, and I've been skunked a lot. Pennies are great, but I mean, there's only so much you can find. I mean, unless you're filling out like a collection thing, whatever, but it's going to take you forever to find all of the wheat pennies in circulation. Is it doable? Absolutely. Fair enough. All right, we're going to go back inside. Yeah, I mean, unless you're error and variety hunting like crazy, there's not a whole lot there. I mean, nickels are kind of nice. I mean, you can still find silver and nickels. You can find buffaloes. Every now and then you can find V nickels. I'd love to see somebody find an actual shield nickel in a roll. But I'd have to say, like if you're really going for stuff, go for dimes. But I'm going to set you guys down because I really have to use the bathroom. That can of Mountain Dew went right through me. I'll be right back. So stare at my couch. All right. So I'm back. Let's see. Fair enough. I don't want food. All right. Yes, detecting, you did. Nice. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't know what you're talking about. No, we weren't grocery shopping today, so stocked on food for a while. Yeah, you know, I mean, we're all gonna die eventually, anyways, right? When they hold me over, whatever. Probably should make some supper tonight. You're damn right. And I figure as long as my metabolism is good and I'm staying relatively skinny, I'll take it. As soon as I start noticing weight coming on, then I'm going to start watching what I eat. I've never once in my life been over 200 pounds. So I think once I hit like 190, 195, then it's going to be okay. Slow down, watch what you eat. But I've been right around 170s, 180. Yes, I am live. No, detecting, I'm good. I'm good. I'll stick with the way I am. Hey, detecting, Bam Bam. You want to have some fun? Thank you. Yeah, so Bam Bam, in case you didn't know, me and Detecting came up with that as kick 'em. You guys finally got your wish. You get to kick somebody. You guys are ruthless. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. What if I have chopsticks? Hold on. Okay, that was entertaining. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. No, okay, so quick question. Are any of you guys Harry Potter fans? Like, at all? Okay, because earlier today, I might have chopsticks. Hold on. I have a chopstick. God damn it. I have a chopstick. Anyways, so Harry Potter fans, I made butterbeer from Harry Potter earlier today. It's like cinnamon roll in a cup. It is delicious. And I need to find my other damn chopstick. Well, man, I've never read one of the books, but I've seen all the movies. Yes. All right. All right. I'm seriously going through all my stuff looking for chopsticks because whenever I'm at a like an Oriental restaurant, I always steal the chopsticks and then I never use them, and I throw them in all my stuff. And I used to have like 30 freaking pairs of chopsticks, but I can't seem to find them. I found one. I normally end up cutting them apart. No. So with this one. No, but I found more tools that I didn't know I had. I swear we had chopsticks. I don't know about that one. Hey, pigeon's pretty good. Pigeon is halfway decent. So we bought a bunch of these. Used to love these growing up. They used to be in a different container, but they're not bad. They're a whole lot better with chopsticks. We're not racist here at all. Taipei. General Tso's spicy chicken. Yes, they used to, but now they're in these round containers, oval, whatever. It's a little hot. Anyways. I'm gonna need this for work tomorrow. That'll be fun. Yeah, so if you guys are wondering why I stopped replying to messages after like 3:30, motherfucker. Anyways, it's because I'm at work. I go into work at about 3:15 my time. I still got it. I just dropped it. But yeah. So I go into work about 3:15, clock in at 3:30, and I work until midnight 30. So I don't know. So, but I usually don't get up till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Get ready, head out at about 2:30. Going to work at I've done morning shift. Later, oldies and goodies, thanks for stepping out. But like I've done morning shift. I've done 6 a.m.s. I've done 4 a.m.s. I've done 3 a.m.s. I mean, after a while, like it just gets old. I hate mornings. Hate it. Because then your whole day just out the window. At least with my shift. At least with the shift that I do, it's 3:30 until whenever we're done, which is usually about 11 or midnight. No, Stephen B. Garrett. No, I did not. But I mean, I work until about midnight. Come home, get home about 1 a.m. Go to bed about 2. Get home, shower, eat, relax a little bit, go to bed, wake up about 10 a.m. And I have from 10 a.m. until like 2 to do what I want. I got the 4 hours in the middle of the day. So if I got to run to the bank, if I got to run to, the store, or I got to run anywhere else, every door's open. So, I mean, I don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, it sucks that I work Monday through Friday every single week. And I don't really get a weekday off. But, I mean, I'll get over it. I play with turkeys all day. I play with dead bodies all day. Sorting them, hanging them up, usual, cutting them apart. Real Jeffrey Dahmer. I told you I play with dead bodies. I sort them, I hang them up, and then I cut them apart. They're already dead when they get to me, so I didn't kill them. I just play with the dead bodies. Oh, it's not bad. Pretty easy work. But, I mean, I could get real racist here real quick. Yeah, we don't get that luxury to kill them. That'd be nice. But we don't get that luxury. So anyways, oh. Remember, this coming Saturday will be my first weekly coin roll hunt that I'm going to be doing on my main channel. Because I get paid Thursdays. I'll pick up the coins on Friday before work. And then I don't know if I'll do it Friday before work. I might not. Or if I'll do it Saturday, like Saturday morning. I mean, I suppose I could do it Saturday and then go and just cash them in on Monday before work. But it all depends what I get. It's probably going to start off as like pennies, maybe nickels. I don't know. So, but as I said, after this live stream, I do have a video. I do have a video coming out on my main channel that you guys might want to watch. And some of you may or may not like it. I'm not going there. I am happily engaged to a female. Fair enough. But so phone is at like 14 or 15%. So I'm gonna go out for one more smoke, and then I'm gonna cut the stream, and then post that video. Ooh, see, push. I'm not bi either. Can we just not get into my sexuality here? It got dark outside. Real quick. Well, let me know how that goes. Let me know what you find. But anyways, so I think I'm actually going to cut this stream now. I'm going to try to see what's going on with that collection because as I said in the beginning of the stream, that my friend sent me a message that was like an hour ago. So I probably should reply. So anyways, I'm going to cut the stream. I'll talk to you guys later. Comment, like, subscribe.